this um, this thing. So we want to make the differences. We're going to try to make them as parallel as much as we possibly can. The whole equivalency of one another. If the woman feels as though that she's entitled to receive something from his plate, the guy feels equally entitled to partake of her body. He feels as though whatever she may not feel that way, but let's make that an even exchange across the board. It's almost like if we had a judge to to form this case or to judge this case, and you have the two arguments. On one hand, the woman feels like she should be entitled to have anything on his plate. On the other, the defensive side, the man is saying that I should be able to have everything of my wife's body. So, with that being said, we got to come to some kind of truth. If they could write it out and say, okay, the man is saying, sweetheart, you will have full access to my plate by any given measure if I can have access to your body at any given measure, other than fasting and prayer, so forth. So, but it is interesting if the two could come together on a common ground such as that, because there's really no reason for them not to come together as one, particularly after they became married and or become married. Is marriage, of course. I'm not referring to standing by somebody and they give you some documentations to say you guys are married. The moment that the man enters into the woman, they are now married to one as one flesh. Now, we society or rules or whatever may try to have their standards against that, but there's a reason why the veil has to be torn. It has to be torn for the covenant to be bonded. That it's God, man. God is so great. If we could see it from His eyes, we can see how great it is. There has to be the shedding of blood for the covenant. The covenant is two becoming one. That's why He did with going to the whole Jesus thing. Jesus shed His blood so that we can come back one with the Father. The two can become one. It's the same thing that He wants to do when he tells the man, you leave from your parents' house and you find your wife and you come together, y'all get your family, y'all come together and join one, be one flesh, and that's what he meant. And once the blood is torn, or no, I'm sorry, once the blood is shown, um, the covenant is made. You two are married. Now you talk about a marriage, that's something totally different, and that's basically on the concept we was talking about. There's no if you two are married, there's no reason for you to not to have a marriage, with the exception if lust is in the middle of it. Lust is a divider, and it's like it will divide